My name is Anna. I am 32 years old. I have been carrying a quiet truth for a long time, and I have never known how to say it out loud. But it lives in me still, in my body, in my breath, in every cup of coffee I drink alone by the window. So here it is, the truth. I slept with the wrong twin. My life is simple. I wake early, make coffee, and stand by the window watching the wet street below. Cars pass, people rush, steam rises from my cup. I tell myself I am calm. Some mornings I believe it. Some mornings I delete it. Other mornings I do not. I work at a shared office, a quiet desk near the window. Emails, notes, clean surfaces. I like order. Order makes me feel safe. And it was there, in that quiet and orderly place, that I met them. Two brothers, twins, Mark and Noah. They were the same age as me, dressed alike without trying, smiled the same way. People mixed them up constantly. I told myself I would not. Called myself I was careful. Mark was the louder one. He laughed easily, told jokes, touched your arm when he spoke. Noah was different. He listened more. He paused before speaking. When he looked at you, he really looked like your face was something worth reading. When Noah looked at me, I felt seen. It was uncomfortable and warm at the same time, and I did not know what to do with that feeling, so I did nothing. We had lunch together sometimes. Talked about coffee, weather, work, small, safe things. I felt light around them. I did not think about love. I did not think about danger. I just felt comfortable, the way you feel near a fire on a cold day, grateful, and not asking too many questions. Then one evening, there was a small party in the office building. Soft music, cheap wine, dim lights. I was tired and ready to leave when someone stepped beside me. He smiled. He said my name. His voice sounded familiar. His presence felt warm. I thought it was Mark. I did not ask. I did not slow down. We left together into the cool night air, our steps quiet on the empty street, my heart beating just a little faster than normal. At his place, the lights were low. We did not talk much. There was comfort, closeness, something that felt real and gentle. I will not say more than that. It was private. It was honest. It felt like something that mattered. In the morning, pale light came through the curtains. I turned my head and saw his face clearly. I saw the small mark near his eye. It was Noah, not Mark, Noah. My body went completely still. My mind went completely loud. I did not panic. I did not cry. I just lay there feeling heavy and confused, staring at the ceiling. He looked at me with calm, kind eyes and said quietly, "I know." He said he thought I knew. He said he had not planned it. He said he cared about me. I nodded because words felt too large for that moment. got dressed, and left. I walked home through the city. Everything looked exactly the same as before. The shops, the pigeons, the wet pavement. But I was not the same. My steps were slow. My chest was tight. I kept asking myself one question, over and over. Who did I want to be with? The man I chose out of habit, or the man I found by accident? Days at work were strange and heavy. I avoided them both at first. Then I stopped avoiding. I watched Mark joking around with others, laughing his easy laugh. I watched Noah sitting quietly, reading, thinking. When Noah glanced at me across the room, I felt something pull in my chest. When Mark touched my arm while talking, I felt nothing. That emptiness scared me more than anything. I told myself it was just a mistake. One night, nothing more. But my body remembered. My body knew the difference. And knowing made me feel guilty, unfair, and underneath all of that, strangely awake. One quiet afternoon, rain hit the windows hard. Noah came to my desk. He did not stand too close. He did not touch me. He just asked if I was okay. I said yes. Then I stopped and said no. My voice shook. We talked not long, not loud, about how neither of us had planned any of it. About being careful, about not wanting to hurt anyone. And then he paused and said something simple. He said, "I do not want to be a secret." Those 7 words walked home with me in the rain. My shoes soaked through. My hair stuck to my face. I thought about my life, about all the times I had chosen comfort over truth, safety over honesty, silence over my own voice. I thought about how long I had been standing at a window watching the world move while I stayed perfectly still. The next day, I found Mark. I told him I was confused. I did not go into detail. I did not need to. He looked hurt, and I felt sorry, genuinely sorry. But for the first time, I also felt honest. That was something new for me. It was uncomfortable and clean at the same time, like cold water on your face. I did not rush anything after that. I let time do what time does. I made my coffee. I watched the street. I breathed. Slowly, the noise inside me quieted. One evening, Noah and I went for a walk. We talked about small things. Nothing heavy, nothing promised. We did not use the word love. We did not make any plans. But I felt steady beside him, the way you feel when you finally stop pretending and just stand where you are. I used to think that night was a mistake, a moment of confusion, a mix-up that meant nothing. But I understand it differently now. I did not end up with the wrong twin because of a trick, or the dim light, or the wine. I ended up there because I was not listening to myself. I had never listened to myself. That night cracked something open in me, quietly and without warning, the way dawn arrives before you notice it. Now I still stand by my window every morning. The street still gets wet from rain. The steam still rises from my cup. But I know something I did not know before. The heart is not a problem to solve or a door to force open. When you finally stop pushing, when you get still enough and honest enough, it opens all on its own, and it opens exactly the right way.